March. The time to file your taxes is running short. There is just 1 week left until the deadline. Meanwhile, there has been an increase in robocalls and phishing attempts this tax season. That is according to the Consumer Protection Bureau of the Federal Trade Commission. We want to talk more about that now with Christian Venhuizen with the IRS Criminal Investigations arm. Christian, welcome to our studio and thank you for being with us.
Oh, I appreciate it. You know, there's so many things that criminals do to prey upon our society.
Yeah,
right?
Unfortunately.
And taxes is not immune.
Yeah. And it's such a vital part of people's lives right now, too. So what are some of the scams that people should really be on the lookout for right now?
Well, first and foremost, when you start taking a look at who you want to prepare your taxes, let's say, you're kind of panicking because you're down to a week, right? And you're not filing an extension. So you're looking for someone to do your taxes. Now you've got people offering up, hey, we'll get you a bigger refund, which, by the way, doesn't exist. Mathematically speaking, you only get what you get. But they'll make promises. They'll make grandiose promises. And they'll say, we'll take care of it quickly for you. Well, likelihood is a scam. And what other times do you actually hand out your personal information that they can use to steal your identity?
Yeah.
And that is horrific. And they prey upon communities that are the most vulnerable. They prey upon people who can't afford to have to lose that tax return, that tax refund.
Yeah.
And it's sad. They make people victims, and they also inadvertently make them part of the scheme.
Sometimes those deals, if they seem too good to be true, they really are.
Absolutely. And they're here in your community. Oftentimes it's spread by word of mouth.
Yeah.
It's who you know, right? Oh, don't worry, we can get, go drop my name when you go visit him, and he will get you a better deal. And it's wrong. Things to look for are things like they promise you the bigger refund, or they also won't go line by line with you and explain to you what each line actually means, because in the end, you're the one signing it. And when you sign your name, then you're saying that you attest to that document being true. The other thing is if they don't want to sign their name or use their identification number, if they don't want to put that down, then they're leaving everything on you as an individual. And they make you responsible for dealing with the IRS when we identify that there's a problem.
Sure.
And if it is connected to a scheme, and we have been investigating, in fact, that's what we do on the criminal side. So when my special agents come by, we're not there to audit. We're there to investigate an actual crime because we're law enforcement officers.
Yeah.
And they're taking a look at the return preparers. We're running undercover operations. We're investigating, and we do make arrests. We get them indicted, and the U.S. Attorney's Office prosecutes them. And it goes on. But that doesn't mean that the individual isn't still victimized.
Yeah. For somebody who might suspect or feel that they might have been scammed, particularly when it comes to their taxes, what are some of the resources that you can point them to figure out those next steps?
IRS.gov. Use your search engine to assist you. IRS.gov is pretty robust. But there is a section to help identify if you think you've been scammed and what your next steps are. There's also a portion of IRS.gov that provides a directory of people who are registered with the IRS that are tax preparers. And they've taken an extra step in order to get onto that directory by doing some continuing education or more. So it eliminates those people that just have the very minimum because they're out there. It's not just the robocalls, and the phishing attempts, which, by the way, we're not going to call you or text you to say, hey, you've got a problem.
Thank you for reminding people about that too. Well, while we still have you in these final few moments, how often do these sorts of fraud incidents make it all the way to court?
We, in a lot of cases, when we open a case, we are experts at tracing the money. Our special agents, for the most part, have accounting backgrounds and accounting degrees. They work in everything from, investigating cartels and money laundering operations to running tax cases. And when we get our grips on something, we don't let go. And we make sure that we run that to the ground. We follow the money, and the money doesn't lie. And there's always a money trail. So in the end, we get them. But that doesn't mean that there's not a line of victims standing behind them.
Right. Well, Christian Venhuizen, we appreciate you stopping by, talking more about this, and hopefully people can learn a little bit more if they want to find those resources on the IRS's website. So thank you again for being with us.
Thank you.